Yo guys, I'm back. And I don't want to say I told you so, but I freaking told you so. So you guys were all panicking. In my last video I said you guys are panicking about the United States Olympic performance. And I said, hey, we just won the U17's. I think we're gonna win the U20's. We won the U20's in probably our best performance ever. We got 9 of 10 medals. The future of America has never been more bright. And I don't think we've ever won both of those. And lots of times we weren't even close. And even better, and I'm gonna run through each guy because I thought their performances were outstanding. But even better, I think I'm pretty certain, I haven't memorized all their birth years, but I kind of know, right? Because we have so many AWA guys going through, I kind of know like when these guys were U17. So I think the only ones that are graduating out of this age group are Bar and Keeter. So we have 8 of 10 athletes back, 7 of which got a medal. You gotta assume next year's pretty bright. And you know, honestly, I believe Blaze, Bassett, Duke, and Lockett, I think we're all, maybe Ryder too, we're maybe all 17U's last year, which means they'll have 2 more years in this age group. So, let's go from the top. Lilledahl, 57 kilograms. I believe I read he has made 4 world finals in a row between the U17 and U20 division. He's really, really good. He had a bunch of stiff competition. The semi was really tight, the final was really tight. He is a guy which absolutely, and I'm kind of assuming they're going to, I think he's going to challenge for a national title next year out of the gate at Penn State. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I'm saying Lilledahl will be competitive with everyone in the field at 125 pounds, whether it's Drake Ayala, which I think he's moving up, Richard Figueroa, it doesn't matter to me. He's going to be competitive with those guys. We could obviously see him win as a true freshman. So he was amazing. Marcus Blaze, another guy he's really freaking good. The Japanese guy kind of was positionally maybe a little too strong, was able to score on some re-attacks. There was a really slick one where he dropped in on Marcus Blaze's ankle. But again, Marcus Blaze was 17U last year, 17 world champion. So he is the youngest in this age division. He'll have 2 more years. Obviously he doesn't know where he's going to college yet. Whoever gets him's lucky because that dude's good. So he got a bronze, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you, he got a bronze. Lilledahl got a gold, he got a bronze. Bo Bassett gets a bronze. Bo Bassett had one little slip up. He had a takedown to a gut wrench, which you usually don't see someone get 4 gut wrenches in a row. So the Japanese guy, and maybe we should make a video about the Japanese guys because I think they're 4th here and they had a bunch of really good guys at the Olympics, obviously, that kind of made you take note. It appears their program is on the upswing. The guy who beat Bo Bassett was very good, very tight gut wrench. The guy who beat Marcus Blaze, kind of same thing. They're all very, very positionally strong. Don't make a lot of mistakes, that type of thing. So obviously we've seen the women's program in Japan be strong for forever, right? And now the men's program seems to be improving quite a bit. All right, PJ Duke, I'll say it. I think he got ripped off in the semis. He lost 5-5, took a bronze medal. The guy, I don't know what it is. And I know it happens at the senior level, but for some reason, I was obviously watching Mitchell the last couple of years and watched Keegan win the junior worlds. These dudes get so tired. He got that guy so tired, and that wasn't the only one of the entirety of the lineup. And they're so willing to take like a cold spray break. My knee, put some damn cold spray on it. It's really ridiculous. I mean, freestyle wrestling is becoming a very good product. The 2 things that they could do to make it even better would be eliminate bullshit injury timeouts. And so, college wrestling did that. College wrestling, you have essentially a penalty point because they get choice. So it is a penalty. I don't know exactly what you would do for injury time in freestyle, but if you somehow penalize that, I think maybe you could, in freestyle, give them 1 for free, but some of these guys are taking multiples, right? So if you take a second injury time, it's caution 1. And when you think about it, that seems a little, you can say, well, what if they have a real injury? It seems kind of harsh. Well, we give them 1 for free. And at the end of the day, if you are so injured, not bleeding's different, but if you're so injured that you can't wrestle continuously, should you really be out on the mat? Right? I mean, why do you need so many breaks? It's like, you used to say Yazdani Olympic finals. And he was tough enough to keep going the whole time, but he took 5 or 6 injury times. But he probably shouldn't even have been out there. Obviously he's not getting injury default because it's the freaking Olympic finals, but he probably shouldn't even been out there. He wasn't effective at all. He wasn't able to really get much going of anything because he was so hurt. So I really wish they would do something to fix the injury time situation because it's absolutely abused in international freestyle wrestling. It's so ridiculous. And the second one would obviously be, was this the PJ Duke match or maybe it was Zack Ryder. I think it was Zack Ryder, who we haven't got to him yet. But knees grounded, going out of bounds is not a point. I think it's totally ridiculous. I think it's really simple. If there has not been a takedown established and you go out of bounds, it's a point. I think that's so easy. That fixes the whole problem. That fixes everything. I don't know why that seems so hard to people. It's like, okay, well, if no one has a takedown and you go out of bounds, you give a point. I don't care if you're on your feet or your knees. That would fix all of it right away. We would not have any of this bullcrap grounding stuff. It would be much more obvious for the refereeing. It would be much more obvious for the fans, and it would create a much more, what is the right word for this? Sometimes I forget what word. I don't think fair and just is the right word, but you're essentially with grounding, you're creating a situation where people want to create stalling situations or non-wrestling situations. So you'd make more of the match have action and wrestling. So do those two things. Freestyle wrestling, you are getting a great product. Do away with those two things. Fix those two things and we're doing great. All right, let me keep going. That was, I can't stop myself from going on tangents sometimes, I guess. All right, Ryder and Lockett took silver medal, lost 3-3 in the finals, had a great tournament. The guy he wrestled in the finals was very tough. The guy he wrestled in the semis was very tough. Ryder and Lockett, another guy like Marcus Blaze who has not made his college decision. He was committed to Oklahoma State. I think he has decommitted and he's opening back up his recruitment. I've heard rumors about his work ethic, but now it's like, dude, this dude's so good. And it's hard to get better if you don't work hard. So I got to assume those rumors are false. I have been really, really impressed. He beat a very good Joe Seeley. He beat a bunch of other really good guys this year. And a guy he lost to the finals, I'm pretty sure is kind of like some of these guys who are junior eligible, 20 and under, are also good at the senior level. And I'm pretty sure that guy's relatively successful at the senior level. So Ryder and Lockett crushed it. I mean, kind of the whole team, I'm saying everyone crushed it. Well, yeah, the whole team crushed it. This was literally our best performance ever. Zack Ryder took silver, looked very good at the finals. I think the guy grounded himself too many times, and that was problematic. But sometimes Zach, he does struggle to get to his offense if his underhook is not. Obviously, his underhook is a strong point. If it's not working, he does have issues generating some offense. So I believe that is the third straight world gold medal for him, though. If world gold, world medal, not gold. I believe he's been bronze, and now silver in the last 3 years. Another good one, Penn State is kidding. Okay, Josh Barr, 86 kilograms, makes the finals, comes up a little short. This is another situation where the guy who beat him in the finals he's a very good senior level wrestler as well as a junior level wrestler. Really, really tough guy. And Josh Barr looked great until the finals. He 10-0, I believe he 10-0'd everybody. Until the finals. So silver medal for him. Oh man, the only one who didn't get a medal was one of our guys, Connor Mirasola. And it was a little bit heartbreaking, although I will say, I am not going to be biased. I thought the call in the semifinal was the right call, given how they're calling that. Now I don't love it, right? This is a new thing, the caution won based on passivity. I don't love that, but he was up by 1.4-3 with 50 seconds left, and I literally thought in my head, there's no way they're gonna let him hang on to this. He's gonna have to go score again, or have the other guy make a mistake and capitalize off the other guy's offense. But I haven't talked to Connor, so I almost feel bad. I should be giving this advice before I put it on video. But one of the things that is almost problematic for him is his head hands can be so good. Right? And so when the guy can't get to his leg, it looks like he's evading contact, but it's like, well, no, the guy's just not good enough to get to his legs. Which it's kind of funny when you think about international wrestling, if the guy can't even touch you or can't even get to you, right? Which is, as a coach, you'd say, that's what I want. I want my athlete to be freaking elite at defending his legs. The guy's not even good enough to touch his legs. But honestly, in that match, I kind of wish he would have got the Connor's legs and Connor would have sprawled on him and held him in a headlock because you don't get penalized for that, right? And then he would have won 4-3. So he lost He lost 4-4 on a caution one in the semifinals and then came up a little bit short in the bronze medal match. Unfortunately, he's our only non-placer with the 5th place finish. Justin Rademacher, bronze medal at 97 kilograms. And then Ben Keeter, silver medal at heavyweight. He wrestled really good. He looked much improved from what I've seen before. I kind of have not been super impressed with him recently, but Masumi is, people are saying he's hurt. Who knows, right? He wrestled, you showed up, you wrestled. We're gonna judge you based on that. But Masumi is, I want to say he's like number 5 in the world. Like he's a really, really, really good senior level wrestler. So, man, amazing performance for Team USA. We've now won the 17U World Championships, the 20U World Championships. The future is bright for America. Let's not let one down-ish performance in the Olympics get us down. Obviously, we have the non-Olympic trials this weekend coming up, and then we'll have the Worlds for that in a few, 6 weeks maybe. And like I said, I think we're gonna crush it there. And then I'm gonna tell you all, I told you so again.